and welcome to the very first cooking video with me, Rebecca-Louise, and of course my sous chef, Sir Alfie. So today we are going to see what it's like to cook. My oven has never been used before, so it's brand spanking new, and we're going to have a lot of fun. So I've got no idea what I'm doing. I've literally hardly looked at the ingredients. I'm just going to run with this and see what happens. Okay, so number one, cook the sweet potatoes. So I like the fact that everything is labeled here, sweet potatoes or not. So I'm just gonna have a guess of what those are. So as a kid, I never had sweet potatoes growing up. It was always potatoes, like just the white potatoes. So I'm guessing these are the sweet potatoes. Okay, so we've got to heat the oven to 400 Fahrenheit. Okay, now this is where it's gonna get tricky because, let's have a look. I might have to speed up some of the, okay, oven light is on. And the temperature is going to be 400. Okay, great. I think the oven is turned on. I don't know how long you wait till the oven actually gets to that heat. But in the meantime, I'm going to do something with these potatoes. So trim the ends of the sweet potatoes, cut the potatoes into 1/4-inch thick half moons. Peel and grate. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. And see what tools that I have in my kitchen. Okay, there's a knife here. Trim the ends of the... What does it mean by trim? Now it's, oh my god, I really have no idea what I'm doing. Like, this is embarrassing. I can actually do workout videos, but when it comes to this, there's some more tools randomly hanging around in here. I don't think they're gonna, okay, trim wood, but we're just gonna cut the skin off like this. On a sheet pan, toss the sweet potatoes with, okay, trim the ends of the sweet potato, cut potatoes into, okay. Holy crap, I don't even know. Trim the ends of the sweet potato, cut the potatoes. I don't want to do this wrong. Do you actually have to, do you take the skin off? Yeah. Alfie's looking at me like I've never seen her do this in her life before. This is going to be interesting. So, okay, great. So we're cutting these up. Cut, chop, chop, chop. Interesting, because I've got to find all the utensils now. Utensils. You see, you don't even have to know the right language. Okay, right, so chopping these up. How do people find this therapeutic? God, this is the worst. I'm gonna be a terrible wife and mother to try and cook. I'm just gonna find someone who can do all that for me. Okay, so if you know anybody, send them my way. Right, so they have to be able to cook and do other stuff. So, trim the ends of the sweet potato. Done that. Awesome. Alfie, give me high five. Give me paw. Good boy. Do you see that? That's teamwork, that is. Okay, on a sheet pan, toss the sweet potatoes with a tablespoon of oil, salt, spread them to even. Okay, now we've got to find a... Okay, oh, that's hot. That is hot in there. Oh, look, it says 235. That's good. Now we've got to... I probably should have prepared this earlier to find a... Oh, a baking tray. There we go. I mean, this is the only thing I've got. So this is gonna have to work. To be honest, I'm surprised I have this. Okay, oh look, I've got tin foil and everything. I didn't even know this was in my house. Okay, great. So, following this along, how are we doing on time? Great, it's taking me 5 minutes to cut some potatoes. Brilliant. This is why I don't have time for this. Okay, so on a sheet, pan toasted potatoes. On an even layer and bake until tender. It doesn't say tin foil, but I'm guessing on a sheet pan, toss the sweet potatoes. My mum always used to use tin foil for everything, and maybe that's why I learned what not to do. My mum's a terrible cook, by the way. We used to open up the oven and be like, what is this in the oven today? So my brother's the only one in the family that can cook. Never seen my dad even touch one of these. So Dad, I'm already one up on you. So, on a sheet pan, toss the sweet potatoes with a tablespoon of olive oil, season with salt, spread on an even layer and bake until brown and tender, 15 to 20 minutes. Remove from the oven and toss with ginger. Okay, so all I've got to do, one step at a time, Rebecca, don't read too much. So, I know it sounds like I'm reading this over and over again, it's just that I want to be able to check that I'm doing it right, because I'm trying to follow this recipe. I'm trying to do a good job here. I don't know who I'm cooking this for. No one's going to eat this. Okay, so remove the oven bubble. Okay, so I'm going to leave this over here. So when that gets to 400, okay, I know numbers. When it gets to 400, I say numbers, I don't. 400, that is when I'm going to stick those bad boys in the oven. Number 2, prep the stir fry ingredients. Pat the steaks dry with a paper towel cut. Okay, so we're moving on to the steaks now. Should probably get another plate out. This one will do. This one will do. Okay, so you've got my plate here. Pat the steaks dry with a paper towel, cut into 1-inch pieces and season generally with salt and pepper. Okay, great. And it's good. The only seasoning I do have in my house is salt and pepper, so that's going to work perfectly. Okay, so I'm going to take this out. Oh my goodness, how do you get into this? Oh wow, this is like some proper serious steak going on here. Pat, okay, so I need to open this up first. Now, there's some rules, isn't there, about meat not being on the same plate of stuff. So, okay, I'm gonna just move this onto here. I did just high five Alfie. I don't know if I should probably wash my hands. Let's do one more high five. Give me a paw. Give me a paw. Oh, don't leave me hanging, buddy. I was doing a good job there. Right, okay, so we're gonna do this. Okay, look, it's at 3:50 now. It's great, this is moving up. This is like the timing is where, it's timing in cooking's everything, isn't it? That's what they told me. They're like, I don't know who told me, I read that somewhere. Or I probably didn't read it because I don't read very much. But I've listened to it somewhere and someone said that you need to do that. So, okay, so this, I'm just gonna put over here. And then, okay, paper towels I do have. It's one ingredient, if that's what you can call it. Okay, so pat the steaks dry with a paper towel, cut it into 1-inch pieces and season generally with salt and pepper. Okay, literally, do you just like, is this what it is? You just kind of roll that over? I don't want to get all this stuff stuck to it. Now there's a mess all here. It looks like somebody has just died on my plate, which I guess technically, and that will do. Okay, so, right, blob all that up. It's good. This is good meat though, everybody, don't worry, this is all, you know, good stuff. Right, so I'm going to use a different knife because I can, because I've got 1,000 different knives. Look, some of them are still in their packet. I mean, this is crazy. I've got knives, I've got these things, I've even got one of these for when I go baking. Now, what kind of knife do you use here? I mean, I've got this serious one here, but I feel like I'm a proper chef. I'm going to use this one. I got no idea what this one's for, but we are going to, this is fun. Look at this outfit. Mummy's got a serious knife going on. So we are going to cut these into inches. I mean, I think that when you're cooking, you could be creative and, you know, make different shapes. You know, if you want to make them to Alfie shapes, that you can. We just stick Alfie in the oven completely. Oh, look, there's something just beeped behind me. That means 400. Okay, so do I put it in now? Do I have time to do everything else? I guess I've got 20 minutes. God, this is going to be a blooming long video. I'm going to cut this up probably. Okay, great. How are we doing on time? Yeah, we got 12 minutes in here. Okay, great. This whole thing says it takes, I don't know. Doesn't tell me that. They should really put that out on there. How long something takes. So I'm going to go back to this knife. This is going to be my vegetable knife. I've probably got these knives completely around the wrong way, but you know, Alfie, it's it's just staring at me. Okay, peel and thinly slice the red onion. Trim the scallops. What are they? Oh, it's good that they've got. Now I'm going to need a. Okay, so I'm just chopping stuff right now. Okay, back to chopping. Like focus, Rebecca. Okay, when the oven makes noises, it scares me. Okay, this thing, I can't get into this. So I have no idea how you cut an onion. Is it this way? I'm just gonna cut down the middle. I mean, I don't think really. I mean, I know that there is a technical way that you can cut an onion, but I mean, it all goes down the same way. This would scare me. You know, we eat it all the same. It tastes the same. I mean, unless there is a reason that we cut an onion, please let me know. Please comment below so that I can learn more about cooking. Who knows? This could be a regular thing. I could get really into this. Although I think I'm peeling too much of the onion away. Okay, so that's bits there. That's good. I completely blame my my mother for not teaching me how to cook properly. And when we were at school, we never really did any cooking stuff. I don't even think I remember what I learned at school. I remembered that I don't like doing languages, so I used to Skype my German lessons to go and play sport. So I learned that. Very useful. Okay, so you can see I'm really struggling with this, but that's okay. So anybody can do this. It's going to be really exciting. I want you guys to, you know, show me your skills too. So you can tag me in your creations on Instagram. You can follow Alfie, Sir Alfie. He's killing it on Instagram. And you can follow me, Rebecca-Louise Fitness. So, which I'd probably, after this talent, call it Rebecca-Louise Cooking, because I'm just gonna blow everybody out of the water with my cooking skills. Okay, so I want a different plate to cook this on, so to chop this on, so that I can, that's the thing, go work about all this, washing up afterwards. Okay, so let's put my meat. My meat's gonna go over here with my huge knife, okay? Yeah, so, right, so now we're gonna chop this up. Chop an onion. I'm just gonna do it this way. There's definitely a technical way, but this is the way I used to see my mum do it. And actually, at Christmas time, if you ever come to the Smith's family household for Christmas dinner, my mum has got a great, God, look at that. Now I feel like I'm just gonna do it on here because I'm not gonna be able to move this over. I've got a rhythm going here. My mum would actually leave all of the vegetables overnight in the water, right? So she said that it was for preparation. So you would literally the day before go to the stove and there'll be 4 big pans of all different vegetables in water, which I actually learned later drains all the nutrients. So that's definitely not the right thing to do. So if you're wondering why I'm slightly handy, a little bit not quite great at cooking, and that's probably why, because my mum used to just literally she used to leave all of the water with the vegetables, so it just used to soak there for like literally 24 hours, and then she would turn it on, and she said that was the quickest way to do it. But I learned that actually drains all the nutrients, so don't do that. Okay, so we've done the onions. Now we're doing these things, which I'm British, so I don't think we call them scallions. Like this is onion. This is oh my goodness, become so American I can't even remember the right word for it. Spring onion. Spring onion. Okay, Alfie, what do you like the smell of those? Yeah, I'm not sure about spring onion. Or what, you want to try a piece of onion? What about that? No, that tastes terrible. Okay, so I've got no idea how you cut these up. Trim the scallions and cut into 1 each length. So do you cut these long bits off? Okay, let's take off these bits first at the bottom. Okay, trimming, right? We're learning all about trimming today. I've got no idea if you use these bits or not. Oh, screw this. Okay, right. No, we're gonna stay with it. We've got this, Alfie. I'm just gonna chop them up. Any coarse stems from the watercress? I don't know what that is. Okay, right, so I don't know which part you use. This is really confusing me. Okay, we're gonna keep going with this. Oh, it's like dirt in that bit. Okay, I won't use that bit. Probably supposed to wash these first, actually. I'll tell you what I do, is I'll do this and then I'll wash it afterwards, so you guys don't thinking, she hasn't washed that stuff yet. Oh my goodness. Don't worry about it. I've eaten worse. I have definitely eaten worse. Right, okay, so I've got my spring onion. It's all springed up. Stick that on there. Okay, I'm gonna wash. You just wash this under water real quick. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, now I'm losing half of it. There we go. Right, okay, spring onion is there. Fantastic. Alfie, how are we doing? We're doing great. How's the minutes on that? You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put the timer on how long these things are. So there you go. And someone reminded me when the first was doing this video, it's like you need to set timers. So I think I must have put them in about 10 minutes ago. I'm gonna go from the clock from that. So I'm sure they'll be fine. If they're crispy, I love a bit of crisp anyway, so they're gonna be perfect for me. Right, now we trim those. Finally chop the garlic. Okay, garlic. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, so finally chop that garlic and then trim any coarse stems from the watercress. I used to grow cress as a kid. I used to put these seeds into cotton wool and they used to grow. I don't think it's the same stuff, but I used to love it, cress. I don't know why, it tasted disgusting, but I don't know why we used to grow it all the time, but we did. You see, that's the type of stuff that I did growing up. Didn't grow any vegetables or fruits, but I grew some cress. Okay, right, so then we just I see. This is like a whole. See what I mean? Like we used to grow this, but from I got distracted. That's there, isn't it? Okay, so I guess I just do that. Right, that's like a whole all of this stuff here. Right, so we're gonna wash this. Wash this, Alfie. Do you want some leaves? What about this? Try a bit of that. You were eating some salad the other day, but it had salad dressing on it. You want that? There you go. He's thinking about it. He's like, I want that meat. That sounds way better than this. Oh, you thinking about it, Alfie? No? Okay, I don't blame you either. So, next thing. Okay, we're gonna do this. How do you finely chop garlic? Okay, it says finely do it, so that means small. But no, right, number three, we're on step 3. Yes. Basically now we just chuck everything in. You guys over here so you can actually watch the cooking stuff all going on in place, because I know that you guys don't want to miss any of this stuff. Okay, so now we are over at the oven where all the magic is going to happen. So I believe I need some of this. Okay, some of this spray. So just spraying this in here, and we are going to start to cook. We're going to start to cook the beef. How you doing, Alfie? How are you feeling about this whole thing? I know it's great. So I'm like losing it a little bit here now. That's okay. I'm not sure if that was supposed to be get really hot first, but the meat is in. That's it. We're going to make sure that the meat is cooked properly, and certainly waving a knife around is going to help those things. Oh, you know what I did? I actually chopped the garlic. I chopped the ginger instead of chopping the garlic. So I'm going to have to go and chop this real quickly. There we go, look at this. I don't know if this is the right tool either, but it seems to work great. Look at all these, I see it. I knew that all these tools in my house would come to use one day. I feel like I'm like a little house cook in this little outfit. So I think if you dress the part, then you're halfway there. You know what they say, if you fake it till you make it. It's definitely what I've done. So I think sometimes I've definitely mixed up the recipes. Don't quote me that there's definitely ginger in this. I've got 2 recipes up on my counter and I think they've overlapped a little bit. But God, this is a great tool. Like people use it, I'm not sure if you're supposed to use plastic on this, but whatever. This is what we're doing today and it's working. Okay, so now we just put this over to the side. Okay, and we're gonna add in our red onions. Which I've mixed up with my my spring onion. So I'm just going to chuck that all in together. So that's all in. Perfect. Look at that. God, it smells amazing. I have to say, Alfie is looking so confused right now. He is like, what is going on? I have to show you, Alfie. Alfie, you just look at that face. You look very, very confused. That's kind of like his normal, nonchalant face. Okay, great. So we're doing awesome. If you are following along at home, fantastic. You probably already finished. We probably should check these things actually. No, they're still going. Still looks. I don't know. I should probably shake them around actually. I remember my mum doing that as a kid. So I'm gonna get something and then and shake this around. Okay. So we're gonna do this. I'm gonna get these out and then shake. They feel really, really hard. Are you supposed to boil these first? So we could be semi of the way there. I don't know why they feel so, they're literally rock solid right now. Okay, no problem. We're going to keep going anyway. It actually gives you all the ingredients so you can literally just follow along like you can be me and make this thing work. Okay, so we're just going to go for a little, just flying red onions everywhere. Okay, so we put all the beef in. I think I could do this, guys. I think I could actually follow this recipe and love this. This is awesome. Okay, great. So we've got all of this stuff in. I am not 100% sure of how these bad boys are doing, because they look a little bit. I'm going to try one. They look a little bit hard. So what I might do is just leave them in there a little bit longer. So now we've got the beef in there, we get to add some stir-fry sauce. I mean, just put some sauce with stuff and it tastes much better. I'm just double checking that this is correct because I have to read a recipe like 5 times before I'm gonna go into the next step. And I'm so scared of screwing it up. Okay, add the stir-fry sauce. Yes, woo, look at this. I'm like officially cooking in my house. This is awesome. And who for? Me and Alfie. Okay, now I get to add some Marin cooking wine as well. Good. I probably need, if I had more wine while I was doing this, I think 1, I'd have more fun. And 2, I think it might taste better because I'd be like, you know, I'd be a little bit looser. So, okay, so this is great. This is all here. Now what we do, let's try this. No, this is hard. This is rock hard. I followed well, they're quite tasty. I'm not sure why. It says bake, it was at 400. Tell me what I did wrong. Alfie, what did I do wrong? There was something that went slightly wrong in the whole sweet potato thing, but I'm not sure, I'm not worried about it. And I believe this is for 2 people, so Alfie and I are going to enjoy a romantic meal for the 2 of us this evening. My goodness, that smells incredible. Wow. Okay, great. So now what we do, okay, we're going to serve everything up, and we start with some leaves. So transfer the watercress to individual plates and top with these. So I'm not going to put all of it, I'm going to make it like look slightly pretty. Okay, so we've got our watercress like here. So I'm just laying this very nicely on here. And then what I'm going to do is just pick up a little bit of the beef and add this here. Oh my goodness, I'm so freaking impressed with myself. Unbelievable, Rebecca. You could do this. Maybe like make a once a month thing. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot the ginger. I forgot ginger. Why didn't you tell me? There was something missing. Where did the garlic? Okay, I'm supposed to put the garlic in. Okay, I'm going to put the garlic in right now to the other stuff. Okay. You see, I only made 2 errors. Okay, I made 2 errors, guys. I have made a slight hiccup when it came to the when it comes to the ingredients. Okay, I made 1 ingredient that's not needed for this. It's actually needed for another recipe. Can you believe that? I'm going to actually do another one. So I made up 1 error there. I forgot to add 1 ingredient, and my sweet potatoes aren't cooked. But on the plus side, apart from all of that, I think I did a very good job. And as you can see, this is what I've made. I actually think this has done a very good job. This is the first thing that I've made in my house. Alfie looks pretty impressed. So now it's just to try it for the first time. Let's put this in here. Now I know you're not supposed to use like a big bowl like this. It's supposed to make it look a little bit nicer, but it's just me. That stuff's amazing. I think I did a very, very good job. I'm proud of myself. And so, Alfie, you've come over here. You've been very patient this whole time. So until our next recipe video, I hope that you enjoyed it. Maybe you'll even make it. You'll probably do a much better job than I am. I'm gonna wait until my garlic goes into the rest of my food. Gonna leave those sweet potatoes just a little bit longer. Hey guys, if you enjoyed this video, please comment below. Let us know if you want to see more of these recipe videos. I know it's our very first one, so just give us a break. We're working on it. I'm working on my cooking skills. And you can follow us on Facebook and Instagram, Rebecca-Louise Fitness, and of course Alfie at Sir Alfie. Check out the rest of our videos. We have got vlogs, we have got workout videos, and we have got motivation stuff. So stay tuned because we got much more coming for you. See you guys soon. Bye. Say bye, Alfie. Bye.